We are up tonight with part 3 of this teaching series. Maybe as a recap of what we did in the morning, it's important to know that love is a virtue that gives value to every redemptive provision for delivery. First Corinthians 13 and 1-3. Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels, symbolizing the anointing, and have no charity, and become just a noisemaker. No effect, no impact. No, I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, revelation. And do I have all faith? So I could remove mountains, and have no charity, I can't remove a molehill. That implies that all these great provisions of redemption remain barren without love. All redemptive provisions anchor on love in season and out of season. That means our redemptive journey becomes an issue of trial by error without the love of God at work in us. Matthew 22, verse 36-40. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. The second is an outflow of it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments anchors all the law and the prophet. All of God's provisions for us in the kingdom hang on this first and great commandment. Mark chapter 12 and verse 30. Move down to 29 first. Jesus answered them, the first of all commandments is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind, and then with all thy strength. With all thy strength. This is the first commandment. It's important, therefore, to keep renewing our love for God, and not only that, growing our love for God. It gives value to every other provision of redemption. Whatever answers to faith requires love for delivery, because faith works by love. So love is the catalyst that enables faith to deliver. The altar, our love for God, the more effectual our faith becomes. Faith lies dormant without the catalyst of love. But when love is in place, faith is activated. And the product is victory, triumph, conquest. We must all have to answer the love question. To live a triumphant life and for our faith to begin to soar. But one cannot love God and not know. Let's stop playing vain religion. You can't love God and not know. I think I love him. No, you should know. And you can't be growing in your love for God and not know. And it is love that makes us more than a conqueror in the battles of life. Because you are clothed with his presence when you are in love. He that dwells in love dwells in God, and God in him. So you are clothed with his presence. Whatever cannot defeat God cannot defeat you. And as you grow in love, you are filled with his fullness. The Red Sea can't stand. You appear, obstacles disappear. That's why we need to pay attention to the subject of love and not assume it. Young people, let me tell you one story. One time we were going to church, I was in the secondary school. And I said, wait a minute, there is no offering today. So I told the young fellows with me, we are going to go to church very early to sweep the place. Whatever God will pay, whoever sweeps will be our offering. Don't see those side, my friend. So I've been giving before I had money in my pocket. Small boy, whatever you will pay, whoever sweeps today is our offerings. Boys, let's go. In those days, there were no sanctuary keepers anywhere. So I was a sanctuary keeper before I became a pastor. Amen. You just sit and be staring at everything. I undertook this journey a long time, my friends. I'm not surprised that things are happening today. A farmer cannot be surprised if he plants his field. He expects harvest. Harvest comes along. We were out to buy a bus. I wasn't a pastor. I wasn't called to ministry. I said, folks, the Lord just spoke to me. Whatever you have anywhere, bring it out. And I brought all I had. And I said, I hope you brought all your own. Yeah, okay. I've never lacked all my life. "45 years in ministry, never knocking on a door once for financial or material assistance. Not once. Never called on telephone once. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest shall not cease."